Where your heart is lonely, so pick up the phone, call on me. The doors don't lock, you ain't gotta wait on me. Said, baby girl, you should slide through. I wanna hit it from the back one time, I wanna hit it from the side view. Yeah, no face, no case, the vibe, girl, you know how I do. Cook a steak, roll up the gas, girl, and let's get high too. Girl, I really like you. Your vibes is so wonderful. Anytime I'm around you, I feel comfortable. So business-minded, international. Since we're best friends, love could be dangerous. So good, can't restrain from it. You're the one, you're my favorite. You're the love that I can't forget. Something so platonic, you got it. To be honest, cause you modest. Yeah, you a boss, bitch, you my best friend. You flawless, you my love friend and homie. On the nights where your heart is lonely, so pick up the phone, call on me. The doors don't lock, you ain't gotta wait on me. When we in public, we say that we bro and sis. Come around your man and you never know what it is. I know it's mine, I let him think that it's his. I'm playing your daddy and even play with his kids. Been cool so many years, we know each other the best. Got skeletons in our closet, we can never confess. Took our secrets to the grave, so we never would tell. You even send me pussy pics that whole summer in jail. That shit was real. That's why your nigga love the shit out you. Wanna kiss and wanna hug the shit out you. Wanna do anything you want and fuck the shit out you. If a nigga cross the line, I even bust a stick about. I said my baby ain't average, nah. Try me, my bitch gon' slide, and you know it's gon' be casket claws. She's so sophisticated, I can't fuck with no ratchets, nah. Got a whole man at home, but for me she get active, yeah. I be like, go best, yeah. I said I love it when you hold me, and when we chillin', smoke a whole tree. Yeah, we layin' back, listen to oldies. Yeah, baby girl, put it on me. She my lover, friend and homie. Ain't no need to be alone tonight, girl, I know that you want me. Please pick up the phone, girl, and just call on me. I left the door unlocked, come in, girl, ain't gotta wait on me. You're my lover, friend and homie.
Look at me shine, I'm on the grind, handling mines, I get it for real. Taking my time, make up my mind, then I go get it. How does it feel? From the bottom, straight out the mud. Nigga, I came up from nothing. Niggas was hating, niggas was doubting, now I'm just pushing they buttons. Look at me shine, I'm on the grind, handling mines, I get it for real. Taking my time, make up my mind, then I go get it. How does it feel? From the bottom, straight out the mud. Nigga, I came up from nothing. Niggas was hating, niggas was doubting, now I'm just pushing they buttons. Been a hater since like forever, my nigga. What's all of the fuss for? You see me shining, I know that you watching. You stay on my page, so you must know. Someone told me my Durango was ugly, like why I got dents in the front though. But then a week later I saw the same nigga, but they was still waiting on the bus though. How ironic, I'm shining on them. Never stop, I keep grinding on them. My girl ex probably hate my guts, now her ring got blue and white diamonds on them. Hell yeah, niggas plotting on me, but my son spoiled rotten, homie. And that mean you come at me, you gon' need a freezer, not a doctor, homie. But back to the car, fuck it, it run. I I just don't look at the mileage. I don't be talking, niggas be negative, I just be moving in silence. It's my time to shine, so I wanna talk about something that's other than violence. Like how about the fact I'm young and I'm black and I'm about to graduate college? Hell no, they don't like that. A young nigga on the right track, they just wanna see the gun on me. You could call that a ice pack. If you don't like it, just keep it moving. Now we could call that a life hack. I knew I was a diamond in the rough. Now you could catch me where the lights at, nigga, look at me shine. I'm on the grind, handling mines, I get it for real. Taking my time, make up my mind, then I go get it. How does it feel? Came from the bottom, straight out the mud. Nigga, I came up from nothing. Niggas was hating, niggas was doubting. Now I'm just pushing their buttons. Look at me shine, I'm on the grind, handling mines, I get it for real. Taking my time, make up my mind, then I go get it. How does it feel? Came from the bottom, straight out the mud. Nigga, I came up from nothing. Niggas was hating, niggas was doubting. Now I'm just pushing their buttons. I never run, I got a son, and I got one more on the way. I gotta make it, cause these little niggas gon' need me to show them the way. So every beat and at every show, I'm tryna blow them away. My pops wasn't shit, cause he chose to leave, but I'm never going away. Hey, we a family, that's team shit. Set it up so they don't need shit. I might never make the Forbes list, but I'm about to make the Dean's list. Drugs ruined everything around me, it's probably why I never dreamed shit. I guess a nigga grew up so. I think my mama was a seamstress. And back in the day, teachers would clown me, they used to tell me I'm hood. Now when somebody got something to tell me, I'm just gonna tell them I'm good. Cause niggas been hating, they see the movement, I always knew they was watching. I could go on a run or throw it away, but I always knew I had options. Stay independent, be a producer, or should I go for a deal? Whatever passage leads me to money, cause I'm kinda short of a meal. Wake up in the morning, look in the mirror like, damn, do you know how this feels? I started with nothing, but look at me now, so tell them the glow up is real. Like, look at me shine, I'm on the grind, handling mines, I get it for real. Taking my time, make up my mind, then I go get it. How does it feel? Came from the bottom, straight out the mud. Nigga, I came up from nothing. Niggas was hating, niggas was doubting. Now I'm just pushing their buttons. Look at me shine, I'm on the grind, handling mines, I get it for real. Taking my time, make up my mind, then I go get it. How does it feel? Came from the bottom, straight out the mud. Nigga, I came up from nothing. Niggas was hating, niggas was doubting. Now I'm just pushing their buttons.
Where everybody else at? I'm in this motherfucker. Where everybody else? I'm trying to set this motherfucker up or something.
What's good, people?
He's doing here. Happy Friday. It's good. You hear me?
I can hear you, TV. Troy, I can't see you. All right, there you go.
We will get back. We will get back.
What's good, people?
What's up?
Ready to talk some football?
Good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear? I can't hear. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear.
What about now? Go to your settings. Go to your settings. And then go to audio.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
High school can be traumatic, especially if you skip it.
Younger brother had a routine, and was given a bone marrow transplant from his sibling.
The borderline is in remission. The doctors say there's every hope for a complete cure.
I don't know why the fuck I can't hear.
Developing a theory that Francis is acting on.
We can hear you.
Loud and clear.
Her bone marrow to save her brother.
Interesting. However, it was
Go out and then come back in.
Cool. What?
No, it was.
All right, there we go. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, now y'all can hear me, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Boy, it wasn't. They ain't want me to be great. It ain't want me to be great for a second. Let me turn this down. I'm all on there. And then I hear the echo. Boom, boom, boom.
Echoes
Sorry for the technical difficulties, but we are here now in the building. The sun got me looking like I'm light skinned or something like that. I'm sitting, y'all trolling with me right now. I'm on the highway. About to be home. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? We had a little technical difficulties there, but everybody, the gang is definitely in the building. What up, Buck? What up, Taz? What up, T Nasty? What up, Jay? What's good with y'all today?
Well, everything's good.
Everything's good, man. What's up, fella? Good to see y'all again in the building. It's Friday Live. Let's get to it. Good to see you, Taz. Stay on the whole time. Today's Taz. What's up, Mark? Thought you couldn't make it, but glad you're here. What's up, T?
Hey, I found a way.
What's up, Troy? Glad to see you in the building. But like I said, Taz, stay on the whole time because we have a good time on here, man. We doing our thing. Sports talk radio, fantasy football, all the above. So let's get to it.
Ho. Before we start, let me say one thing. Everyone out there, like, subscribe, and leave a comment.
Absolutely. I like it, Mark. That's perfect. We're gonna have a good show today. We're gonna keep it moving today. I'm gonna definitely pass it off to my friends and everything like that. Last night it was crazy. We saw Andy Dalton go 3 interceptions, 2 interceptions at the end of the half, 2 pick sixes. We never seen that in life. I don't know what he was doing, but Kyler Murray was glad to have D-Hop back. 10 targets, 9 receptions, over 100 yards. I know he's excited to have him back, but without further ado, let's get into the games. Let's get right to
Hold.
it.
One thing, we forgot the big elephant in the room. The big trade, Christian McCaffrey, traded to the 49ers.
I was going to get to that, Mark. That was a surprise once we got to that game. I was going to get to that. I didn't want to let the cat out the bag, man. But let's get to it. We was going to get down to that and see how the functions of the trade and how the trade deadline and what Carolina is doing. But let's get to the games first, and then we'll get to that. So let's get to it. So the first game on the docket is Atlanta going against Cincinnati. So before I even pass it over to Mark, my guy Troy does a poll, and what the poll says is 46 people select Cincinnati and 11 people select Atlanta. But there you go, Mark. I'll pass it over to you. So give me your take on this game.
Okay, so right now I'm looking at the injury report again. Falcons have some injuries, but nothing major. Jared Bernhardt has a groin injury. He's definitely out. D. Alford, the defensive back, he's out with a hamstring. But the Bengals have some significant injuries, whereas Jeffrey Gunter is out with a knee. Josh Tupou is out with a calf, and Logan Wilson is out with a shoulder. And don't forget that Stanley Morgan, the wide receiver, is out with a hamstring. But the one thing Cincinnati has is wide receivers. But they look real suspect against the Saints. And we saw how the Saints performed last night against the Cardinals. So I have to go with Atlanta on this one. Atlanta's starting to hit their stride.
Okay.
Wait, Taz.
It was so scary.
You know what? I'm riding with it. I'm going with Atlanta also. I'm taking Atlanta also. Reason why the whole AFC North has taken a step back. I'm very disappointed in Cincinnati. You know, they line still stinks. So until they figure that out, you know, I'm going with Atlanta. They look good last week, but I'm not quite ready to say, all right, they didn't hit their stride. They got a good game, man. You know, they look good, but hold up, slow down now, Mark. Slow down. Pump your brakes. But I'm riding with you. I'm riding with you on this, though. I'm riding with you on this one. Atlanta. 17. No.
Okay. Hey, Troy.
24. 24. 24-16.
That's a good call.
Okay.
So we know this game is going to be played in Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. So that could affect the line a little.
But I mean, exactly, a lot. But Atlanta Falcons, they defensive line and they linebackers. That's not the problem. They just got to score some points. Their defense is tight.
Well, I like what you guys are saying, right? But I'm looking at it from this perspective. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow got back on the hunt last week. They was connected. T. Higgins is coming off his ankle injury. They said he's healthy. We got Joe Mixon in the backfield. I think that offense is going to be too much for Atlanta. I know Atlanta is running this read option with Mariota, which is giving them great production. But I think coming into Cincinnati, after them coming off that game where they start to connect, I think his line is meshing together and also giving Joe Burrow more time. If you give Joe Burrow more time, because Atlanta has a couple corners that are hurt, you give Joe Burrow more time, he's going to connect with T. Higgins, he's going to connect with Jamar Chase, he's going to connect with Boyd, and I think they will win that game. I got it 27-19 Cincinnati.
Hey, look, I don't have a score for the game, but I'm going with Cincinnati.
I like it, KB. I like it, KB.
I'm going with Cincinnati on some. Our division normally beat up on everybody else's division. So when they gotta come to the what's the AFC East and deal with how we get down. From what I heard, Atlanta defense haven't been playing good, right? They've been good on paper, right? Am I correct?
I agree. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right. They've been good on paper.
Right. But I think the injuries on that cornerbacks is going to
It ain't.
allow
I
the
don't know how to do it.
strong
It
Cincinnati
ain't.
offense to flourish. From a fantasy standpoint.
Check.
You can hear him a little bit. That was the thing is over here. It's all the way up.
Hey, Troy, we can hear everything in your background. T-Master, we can hear everything in your background.
Come on, what you want?
It's turned all the way up.
What app?
I don't know what the fuck I'm
Yeah,
on.
but we can hear all your background noise,
But it's
Troy.
turned all the way up. You see, I can't hear nobody.
Come here.
Huh?
We can hear you. We can hear you. But we can hear everything in the background.
No, you don't know how
That's
to
what I'm saying from a-
the sound. You can't hear. I can't hear nobody.
All right, I got to mute him real quick. Jay,
Okay.
All right, so go ahead.
So,
I know what I'm doing.
So from a fantasy standpoint, you start Joe Burrow, you start Joe Mixon, you start T. Higgins, you start Jamar Chase. On the Atlanta side, you start Mariota, and you start Drake London and Kyle Pitts. I think Atlanta is rolling with their read option, but I think Cincinnati defense will be able to slow them down. And I don't think Atlanta defense with those corners hurt are going to be able to stop Cincinnati. So let's jump to the next game. Get it.
Hold. I called foul on the play, didn't I, Mark? I called that two days ago. Now listen here, good people, and I need y'all to understand because I don't want y'all to get caught up in some of this rhetoric that J Dub gonna spew. Listen, the AFC North, them days is over. Them days is over. Y'all been a bully, and y'all no, them days is over. So listen here, if y'all smart, y'all better go with the Falcons. Carry on.
Yeah, I like it. But you know, K been saying something about the AFC North. I spoke strictly on tonight. So when you throw the flag at the right person, my brother. Taz, you know, I just speak the facts and I come at you with the information. That's what I did. So the next game is Detroit against Dallas. Like I said, Troy does a poll, and it's 57 Dallas, 0 Detroit. Go ahead, Mark. I'll let you speak on it first.
Okay. So the only person who's out for Dallas is the offensive tackle, Matt Wazitko. Like he really matters. But the Lions have so many injuries, it's ridiculous. DJ Clark, Matt Nelson, Charles Harris, Bobby Price, Atifu Malibu. They are definitely out and questionable. DeAndre Swift, Josh Reynolds, John Kaminsky, Chris Board, and Will Harris.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
This is going to be ugly. But then again, this is the Cowboys. They'll find a way. They'll find a way. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. It's not going to be a blowout. This is going to be a close game. This is going to be like a 28-24 game around there. It's going to score a game.
Were they playing that?
I like it. Like for the
They're playing in AT&T in Arlington. Dak comes back. Dak's going to be rusty. Yeah, Dak's going to be rusty, and we know what Ezekiel's going to do. Ezekiel, he's going to be there. He's not going to do anything. He'll just be there.
Ooh, we had a good game last week, though. We got to get to it. He had a good game last week. I think he went over 100 last week.
For that much money, he should be going over 150.
Yeah. Zeke getting paid for what he done, not for what he doing now.
I like Dallas.
I like Dallas also.
Say it again?
But I don't think it's gonna be as lopsided as we may think.
Yeah.
But I take Dallas straight up.
Is on you. Go and speak your truth.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah,
Can y'all hear me? All right. Yeah, I believe it's gonna be a little closer than what we think. But it's still gonna be something like I say 32-24.
Oh. So
32-24. Hey, Mark, you said Hey, Mark, you said the whole Detroit team was out, right?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much, except
so
I'm St. Brown.
Hey, yeah. I like Dallas, and I'm gonna call a blowout. I ain't even no Cowboys fan. I'm gonna say 24-9, 24-10, something like that. Dak returning. He got something to prove.
So yeah, I'm gonna go this way. I don't care whether Dak is returning. I don't think Dak is that much of an upgrade over Cooper Rush. So I think Dak is overrated. I think Dak is making $40 million. And what has he won? Absolutely nothing. He can't beat good teams. He beat up on bad teams. So this Detroit is a bad team, but a bad team that can score. Before the Patriots game, they've been averaging 30 points a game. I think Philly provided a blueprint on how to stop Parsons and how to stop that pass rush. What you do is you allow him in, you throw the receiver right around the corner, and you throw it to the receiver. So I think Amon St. Brown is coming back, and I think Jamal Williams is still in the backfield. I think that Dallas is chopping at the bits, thinking this is going to be a rollover, but I don't think it is. And anytime you get Dallas in these type of contests where they're a favorite, they always find a way to choke. I don't think they're going to lose, but I think it's going to be close, like Mark said. I got it 28-24 in favor of Dallas. I don't think that Zeke is back. I think he's still running in quicksand. He got lucky on a couple runs. I think it's Tony Pollard's time to take a shine. From a fantasy standpoint, I say start Tony Pollard. CeeDee Lamb can't get open on the X, so I wouldn't start him. And I would say the tight end, Daniel Sproles, is hurt, so I don't know about starting him. So start Dak, start Tony Pollard. On the other side, Jared Goff struggled, but I would say definitely start Amon St. Brown. If Swift plays, start him, but definitely start Jamal Williams. Let's get to the next game because that was an easy.
I got a question for you, Jay. Got a question for you.
Okay.
What Detroit defense look like?
Well, Detroit defense is kind of shaky as well. So that's why the games have been 38-35, 32-26, because they haven't been able to stop teams. I think they allowed Minnesota to come back on them as well as some other teams to come on, and they played Philly the first game, and Philly came back on them as well. Well, actually, they came back on Philly because we had the lead. So their defense is a little shaky.
And what about Dallas defense?
Dallas defense is rated pretty high because they played against a lot of offensive lines that couldn't stop the rush. But they came into Philly last week, and they played Jalen Hurts. So I think it's all about scheming and line play. If you scheme the right way, you'll keep them guys off of you, and you'll be able to run your offense. But if you can't keep if your line is not good and you can't keep them off you, you're going to have trouble.
So I keep my score there. Well, I'm going to change it a little bit. I'm going to say 24-13 Dallas.
Woo.
I give them a touchdown. I give them an extra field goal. So I'm going to say 24-13 Dallas because I ain't got no hope.
Okay.
What up, Troy? Can you hear us now?
Yeah, y'all. Yeah. I'm down.
All right, that sounds better.
But Dallas the only game this season that was 57-0 in the pool. Dallas.
So
that's supposed to be a warrant.
I just want y'all to know that I'm gonna win the pool.
I don't know about that. I'm already 1-0.
I'm 1-0.
I picked Arizona yesterday.
I picked Arizona yesterday,
so I'm 1-0.
Only 18 people picked Arizona.
Come on now. I picked Arizona 18
out of 57.
So 18 people pick Arizona. 18 people pick Arizona. So 18 people pick Arizona. So that means 18 people are up 1-0 on everybody else. And I'm one of those people that picked Arizona.
And we went, and all three of us picked Arizona. Me, you, and T picked Arizona.
There was another game. There's another game that was 18 wins. Redskins. How many of y'all picked them? I'm one of them 18.
Okay, we'll get to that, T. Slow down, T. Slow down, fellas.
Y'all go ahead.
Okay. So
now you gotta get your Dallas score, Troy.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas gonna beat them, man. Dallas will beat them. Dallas.
Give me a score.
24-9. 3 field goals.
Okay.
Detroit gonna fight. They're gonna fight, but they don't got nothing, man.
And you took my score until I upped it. That's what I said at first, 24-9. Then I switched to
24-9. I give them 3 field goals, 24-9 or 24-6. They gonna key on the run, yo, and they gonna dare them to pass.
I think Detroit's strong point is passing. I think that running game is kind of feeds off that passing game. So I think with St. Brown and them, they might score touchdowns. That's why I had it close, because Dallas have a tendency to sleep on these type teams and be looking for the next game opposed to looking at the opponent in front of them. So I got it like 24-16.
You got it close.
24-16. Yeah, 24-16.
So y'all only did one game so far?
No, we did.
The second game.
This is that's the second game. So we on game 3. So this game is Tennessee against Indianapolis. Tennessee is at home, and as I say, my man Troy does a poll. We have 41 people going for Tennessee and 16 people going for Indianapolis. Go ahead, Mark. I'll let you speak on it first.
Okay, so we're looking at the Colts and their injury report as being out. Kiki Coutie's out with a concussion. Quee Payne, he's out with an ankle. Shaquille Leonard, he's definitely out with a concussion, a nose and a back injury. And JoJo Doman is out with an abdomen. For the Titans, we have Nate Davis is going to guard. Nate Davis is going to be out with a foot. The fullback Tony Carter is out with a neck injury. Joe Jones is out with his knee, and Zach Cunningham is banged up. So, but here's the thing with the Titans, Kyle Phillips is he's questionable with a hamstring. With this game, I'm going with the Colts. I think Matty Ice, he's starting to get his groove back. He's learning his players. They're not going to be very explosive. This could be a low-scoring game, like a 21-17 or 21-19. I see the Titans in the teens. I'm still not sold on the Titans yet.
Cool. All right, Taz, on you.
I'm taking the Titans 35-21. Yes, indeed. I'm going at it like that. It's a little up and down team. Don't expect a lot from the Titans, but I expect Derrick Henry to come in there and punch him in the mouth. Yes, the Colts is another team that I'm disappointed in. However, they got my old coach, so I can't be too mad at them. However, y'all heard what I said. Ain't too much to that.
Go ahead, Troy.
24-17,
24-17.
Indy. I think Matty Ice gonna come out there, throw a couple touchdowns, maybe 3. Kick a field goal. Wow. It's gonna be played between the 30 because the 2 running backs from each team. But there's gonna be a couple bust out plays. I got it being fairly close, but Matty Ice gonna have a good game, man. I got the Colts, and I'm one of them 16 for the Colts.
No problem. Go ahead, KB.
Man, I'm going with Derrick Henry. Y'all just said all them injuries over there on the Colts and all that stuff like that. All I got to do is feed my horse the ball and let him wear everybody else down. I'm going with Derrick Henry. I'm going with Tennessee. I'm going to say it's a low-scoring game. I'm going to say like 17-10.
I like it. I'm going with Tennessee as well. The one thing you did mention, Mark, is that Jonathan Taylor is scheduled to play for the Colts, but their offensive line hasn't been gelling this year. So I think even though Tannehill, don't trust him, as KB said, I'm going to ride the horse. Derrick Henry with that running game, they're coming off a bye, so they're fresh, licking their wounds. Got them coming into Tennessee. And I'm going with a low score as well. I'm going 20-13.
We'll be playing on the damn track.
20-13, Tennessee. That's what I'm going. And as we said,
20
Troy,
Tennessee.
So you're the only one out of us 3 that picked that picked Indianapolis. So this might be one of the points where me and KB go above you, or you go above us. That's it, and that's all. And from a fantasy standpoint, Derrick Henry, of course. And then on the other side, Jonathan Taylor, of course. And maybe Alec Pierce, because that's a name that I've been telling you about for the last few weeks, is an up-and-coming rookie that got from Cincinnati. I think they're double Pittman, and Alec Pierce will have a big game for y'all fantasy people. There you go. On to the next game. So we have Green Bay at Washington.
Aha!
My.
Aha!
So, interesting. From a pool standpoint, we got 39 people on Green Bay, and then we have 18 on Washington. I'll let you go, Mark. Give us the input.
Okay. Out for the Packers, we have Christian Watson. He's the wide receiver. He's out with a hamstring. Randall Cobb, he's out with an ankle. And Jake Hansen, he's out with a bicep. Okay. For the Commanders, Carson Wentz is out with that broken finger. Jonathan Williams is out with the knee. De'Ami Brown is out with a groin. Logan Thomas is still out with his calf. And William Jackson III is going to be out with his back. The best thing that could have happened to the Commanders is Carson Wentz getting hurt.
It just so happened I'm in the light right now. Them things, baby.
And no matter what you say, no matter what anyone say, is that what the referees tried to give the Packers the win last week. They tried every which way. It's just showing that it's over for Aaron Rodgers. Sauce Gardner had that interception, but they called it back. But that's neither here nor there. So this game, I'm going with the Commanders. I think Heineken is going to get everyone drunk with touchdowns. I'm going for 28-21. Commanders.
All right, Taz.
See, listen, right? I don't want y'all to take this no type of way, right? And I really don't want y'all to fall into Detroit, because I feel like it's happening. Y'all falling into this Washington Commanders mess. First of all, remember, Commanders is still a 2-14. Just remember that. Let's keep that. Let's keep that right there. We can keep that right there. And the disrespect that y'all giving Aaron Rodgers. Come on, man. I mean, listen, they look bad right now. They don't look, what y'all expecting, because what, Green Bay usually lose 2 or 3 games out a year? You know what I'm saying? And he done lost all these games this early. But slow down. I don't have them winning a division. However, I do have them beating the Commanders. Yes, indeed. I got Aaron Rodgers pulling that one out.
Okay, can I say something real quick? Mm-hmm. Notice when I said the injury report, notice one name I did not say.
Who?
Think about it.
Carson Wentz.
No, who's the most important player on the Commanders defense?
Chase Young.
Thank you. Chase Young is going to play. Yes, he's not on the injury list.
Hold on. Slow down again. Now listen, even before Chase Young, even before the injuries, he wasn't living up to what he was doing his rookie year. So slow down.
Cut it out, yo.
Slow down. Cut it out. What you mean? Y'all made it seem like that's not Reggie White.
Give me a score, Taz. Okay. Don't give me a score, Taz. Give me a score.
I'm going 27. I'm going 27-24. Green Bay.
Okay, because you know Troy's going to have extra time on this one, so that's why I cut you off right there. Go ahead, Troy. Go ahead and take the extra time.
I'm not going to sit here. All right, first of all, I'm not going to sit here and argue with Taz. You know what I'm saying? Because bees don't argue with flies and explain to them that honey is better than shit. You know what I'm saying? Honey, we ain't gonna argue. Honey is better than shit. But look, check this out. Mark just sealed the deal for me because I ain't know that. If Chase, we got Heineke coming in who we've been screaming for weeks. He gonna give us a spot because them boys like to play for him for some reason. He an underdog. They like to play for him for some reason. O-line gonna play good. And then Chase Young coming back. Sweat just turning the corner. The last 2 weeks just starting to put pressure on the QB. Them boys in the middle, they've been holding it down, but they've been on the field for too damn long. If Heineke can just get in there, you don't got to score no whole bunch of touchdowns, but I got him throwing 2. We're going to get a pick 6. We ain't going to get no turnovers. They're going to get some pressure on the ball. We're going to get a pick 6. Heineke going to throw 2 touchdowns. We're going to get a rushing touchdown. And we're going to put Aaron Rodgers on his ass. 31-6 skins.
Woo! Wow.
We're going to blow their ass out. We're going to make a statement. My boy's coming back. Watch. Heineke going to be the player of the game. Heineke going to be a player of the game. Because what's his name? Sweat just turning the corner. Them boys in the middle been holding it down. And then you got Chase Young on the other side. Don't try to overdo it, Chase. Don't jump out there try to overdo it. Just set the edge, man, and just turn them in and hook them, turn them into them linebackers. And yo, we gonna blow their ass out, yo.
Okay. Go ahead, KB.
I picked Washington in this game, right? I picked Washington in this game. Y'all showed me something last week with Green Bay, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be like 21-17 Washington.
Okay, so I heard all the ins and outs. Right? But like Taz said, Green Bay is dysfunctional right now. Christian Washington ain't been playing, so that doesn't matter. I think Troy has told us before a couple weeks ago that the Commanders was going to be somebody else, and they didn't beat him. So I'm gonna let Troy go with his emotions this time and his heart, because not his emotion, but his heart, because he's a Commanders fan. But I'm going the opposite way.
Redskin.
I'm going the opposite way. I'm going with Taz and I'm going with Green Bay. I think they'll figure out some way how to win the game. They'll rely on that run game. They'll rely on the run game. They'll rely on Aaron Jones having a big game and finally implement A.J. Dillon. And when they do that, I think Green Bay defense has been disappointing this year will step up. I know you said, Troy, that y'all get a pick 6, but y'all defense are not really producing any kind of turnovers. So I don't see that happen. Y'all may get some pressure.
We ain't had no pressure on the quarterback. Can I say one thing? Can I just interrupt you for 1 second, and then you can say and go in the next game? Mark solidified, because I already said we're going to put Rodgers on his ass. Mark solidified that the back of Rodgers' jersey is going to get dirty, yo. And that's to beat Brady and Rodgers, that's what you got to do. We're gonna put him on his ass, yo, and we're gonna win that game. I might have been exaggerating about the score a little bit, but we're gonna win.
But here's something also. Randall Cobb is not playing. So now Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a safety net.
His safety back, but man, took the words right out your mouth. His safety back went there. We're gonna put him on his ass.
Think about it,
Mark. You keep pumping him up.
Last week when we said the Jets were going to beat Green Bay, we're
upset of the week.
I believe
upset of the week. I called it.
I believe
upset of the week. Upset of the week. I called it. I told you.
I think y'all just being biased towards Aaron Rodgers. I think y'all gonna go against Green Bay all week long. That's my opinion.
Listen. Let me close it out though. And I think what people not understand is the Jets defense is really good this year. You know, they got these young pieces and weapons, so that's why they slowed them down. And I understand that Randall Cobb got hurt, but I think some way, somehow, Aaron Rodgers will figure out how to win this game. I got a 21-17 Green Bay. I don't think Green Bay is scoring at a high clip, but I don't think the Commanders are scoring at a high clip as well. You know, I know you're glad that Carson Wentz is gone, which, you know, I am as well, because Carson Wentz is a mistake waiting to happen. But I think Heineke, he's been on that bench too long. And I think, you know, they're going to come out, they're going to be yelling for him until he starts making mistakes.
He's ready.
until he start making mistakes. Because right now, y'all don't even know what y'all gonna do with y'all running back position. You got Gibson returning punts when he's supposed to be a running back. Like, what are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. So, with that being said, I'm going with Green Bay 21-17. I'm not going to say from a fantasy standpoint start Aaron Rodgers because he's been struggling, but start Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon. And on the Commander side, I would say definitely start McLaurin, who hasn't been living up to his potential. McLaurin, and then also Brian Robinson, after he's been shot like multiple times and he's been on injury report, he's running the ball really hard. So that's what I'm going to go with. So when you look at this right now, you have 3 Commanders and 2 Green Bay. And once again, this right here is going to separate me from Troy and KB because I'm going the opposite direction. Let's get to the next game.
I just told you I'm gonna win the pool this week. So you talk about separating.
Not going to get what I'm saying. 3 times you can't win. You know what I'm saying? When I told y'all the upset of the week and anybody want to listen, I could have got everybody would have got money if they'd have listened to me last week. That's all I'm saying.
Listen. I did listen. Remember? I told you I was going to parlay that.
So next game, we got Tampa Bay going against Carolina. Tampa Bay going against Carolina. So that means we have 54 people going for Tampa Bay and 3 people going for Carolina. I know that was one of them. That was another upset of the week when Tampa Bay went into Pittsburgh and lost that game. Already for you. Go ahead, Mark. Come on, Troy.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm in the store. I'm in the store, yo.
Oh, okay, my fault. Go ahead, Mark.
So looking at the injury report, Julio Jones is out again.
Makes no difference.
Cameron Brate is out.
Makes no difference.
Akeem Hicks is out.
Makes no difference.
Sean Murphy Blunt is out.
He doesn't play that much.
Okay. So Shaq Mason is questionable, but he's going to play. Carlton Davis is going to play, and Mike Edwards is going to play.
Mike Evans or Mike Edwards?
Mike Edwards.
Mike Evans? Okay.
Oh, we know that. Okay, for the Panthers, Baker Mayfield is doubtful. Do we even need to go over the injury report for the Panthers? We know what's going to happen.
Christian McCaffrey got traded. That's enough said.
You're right. So we're going with the Buccaneers. I'm surprised DJ Moore is still on the team. He'll probably be traded before the end of tomorrow.
Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. So this
28
should quick.
28-7.
Go ahead, Taz. This should be real quick. Let's go. Go ahead, Taz.
I'm gonna give 21-6. Yeah, 20.
Okay.
This could be one of them slow, boring ass games.
Go ahead, KB.
I'm going to send 17-3 Tampa Bay.
Wow. Go ahead, Troy. Troy.
Put
one
the
of the
text in
realest
there.
I met in my life, and Philly my dog. That's my game. I mean, Philly gave me the game, bro.
They moved.
So,
Go
like
ahead,
you
Jay.
guys. So I'm looking at this like y'all don't think Carolina gave up, man, with the trade from McCaffrey. I think they're giving up. I think Tampa Bay gonna get on their mojo. Tom Brady is still worried about his wife. She sent him divorce papers, so he's not mentally in the game. But I think in this game, they trying to get into a groove. So I think they score 31 points, and they hold Carolina, who they don't even know who started their quarterback. They have no clue. To about 9 points, 31-9. I think Tampa Bay Tom Brady has a big game. You got Leonard Fournette coming out the backfield. And then you got Chris Godwin, and you got Mike Evans. I don't think they'll have anything to stop that. So I'm going with those guys. And on Carolina side, I say forget about them. Don't start nobody on their side from a fantasy standpoint because they don't even know what they're doing as an organization. I think they just gave up. Hey, we want all the draft picks so we can start over. And that's what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Troy, are you back in the building?
Oh, I was at the store.
No problem. So we're talking about
one of my niggas, man. He just can't, But yeah, they gonna blow him. That's gonna be a laugh. They done, yo. They tanking. They tanking. They don't know. They don't know who the hell gonna be quarterback. So Donald not quarterbacking?
I don't know if he's back yet. I have no idea. PJ Walker got
Man.
hurt last week, so he's not playing. They might call you up, Jordy. Just start.
So you think no quarterback gonna beat Tom Brady? Hell
They
no.
might call you to come. They might call you down to Carolina to play quarterback. I don't know who started.
Give me a couple million. I come play my ass off. I run the option every damn play.
You never know. Cam Newton might pop up again.
Man, hell no. Cam done, yo.
Where?
His legs ain't there no more.
Give me
The score, like man, they might score. They might kick a field goal. 31-3. Tampa Bay gonna blow them. They mad. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady, like these people think I'm a damn joke. I'm gonna come out there and show them Tom Brady. This is a preseason game for him to start the next season. To start the next, to go into the next phase of the season. We're in the second quarter of the season, man. The second quarter of the season.
I said 31-9. So we right there. So the next game. When you first looked at this game, you didn't know what was going to be. But now you got the Giants who are 5-1 going against Jacksonville. Jacksonville's been up and down. The pool had it 35 New York, 22 Jacksonville. The game is in Jacksonville. So go ahead.
Hold on, the pool got a what? They got the pool got it?
35 Giants, 22 Jacksonville.
Okay.
So go ahead, Mark.
Okay, so hitting into this game, Kenny Galladay is out. Kadarius Toney is out. So Giants starting wide receivers aren't playing.
They haven't played the last 2 weeks though, Mark. So that's good information, though.
Okay, Azeez Ojari is out. O'Shane Gazims is out. Cordell Flott is out. They're definitely not playing. Giants also have an offensive lineman out, and Jason Pinnock is not playing. So looking at the Jaguars, Jamar Agnew's not playing. Shaquille Griffith is not playing. Definitely out. Marvin Jones is questionable. Devon Hamilton is questionable. Fuli Petoskey is questionable. And Foy Olunkun is questionable. So looking at all this, I don't know how the Giants are winning. Saquon Barkley is not doing anything. Well, last week, the Ravens beat themselves. When was
that definitely shocked me.
So
let me put my glasses back on.
The Ravens missed the field goal.
I mean, it just shocked me. I'm like, it woke me up about the Giants, but I'm still not a believer.
I'm going with the Jaguars here. The Giants will get outcoached. They're not going to be winning these. The games the Giants are winning, they're winning against. They're winning against teams that are beating themselves. The Jaguars are not going to beat themselves.
I went with the Jaguars.
Okay, so
Sal on the play again. Technical foul. Now. This NFC East we talked about team. So I feel a little type of way when y'all kind of like try to lowball the change from the NFC East. Now, you saying Jacksonville gonna be the Giants? At the Jacksonville, at the Giants just now did what they did with the Ravens?
Yeah, did you see that game? Did you really look at that game?
Yes, I did.
Justin Tucker missed the field goal.
That was a highlight of my week. No, they got they have two good offensive players, and they beat. But that's another story. We talk about Jacksonville. They play good. Let me let y'all look at my eyes. They have got better. They have gotten better. They have. We kudos. New coach. You know what I'm saying? Rick Meyer. He was some trash. It was good. But slow down. Again, Mark. Slow down. Come on, slow down. Respect the Giants. Respect the defensive coordinator that he gonna take somebody out the game. Listen, they record is not here for nothing. This is all NFL teams. This is all pro players. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just gotta get the people some love. So y'all kind of know who I'm going with. But go ahead.
Oh, you going with the Jaguars also?
No.
You put
I'm
your Trevor
going with
Lawrence
the Giants.
believer?
I'm going with the Giants.
Was it Troy who said last week that Trevor Lawrence is going to be the best quarterback in the game within a few years?
I didn't say that. That's blasphemy.
This is gonna be the first. This is gonna be the first part of his Peyton Manning crusade.
There you go with this. I'm trying to keep these glasses off, Troy. I'm trying to keep the glasses off, and you taking it to new heights. Now Peyton Manning, leave him alone, man. Let the kid grow. Please let the kid grow.
Okay, so what's the score, Taz?
I say 23-21. 23-21, the G. I told you, I'm going with the G.
Okay. Go ahead, KB.
I got the Giants 24-20.
Makes sense. Troy.
You heard me?
Yeah, I'm here.
I got you, KB. What's the score? Give me the Giants and the Jacksonville.
Giants and Jacksonville, low scoring. 17-10.
Okay. Giants or Jacksonville?
Jacksonville. It's going to be played in between the 30s. And it's not like Mark was saying. I think the boy going to end up being nice, but he going to manage the game. They going to win, but it ain't about him being nice. It's just that one thing about it is just that the Giants just do a loss.
Okay.
They do.
Yeah.
They overseas. They do.
This is the way I'm looking at it. You know, Jacksonville has been an upstart team, but they basically went 2-0. You had Trevor Lawrence talking about this is a good team, but now they lost 4 straight. So sometimes you speak too soon, and this is what you get. You get backlash from speaking too soon. I think the Giants really been running a Saquon Barkley fest. Like, he's been their best offensive player. He got a hurt shoulder though. I think if they kill on that shoulder, they'd knock him out. But Daniel Jones have been making plays at the end of the game when they called him whatever they called him. They called him a wasted pick in the first round. I don't trust Daniel Jones, but he has been playing good this year. The Giants are 5-1. They have a defense and been making plays. So I'm going with the Giants 21-13. I think from a fantasy standpoint, you start Saquon Barkley, you start Darius Slayton, because I think that they're down to their 4th receiver on the Giants side. On Jacksonville, you start Christian Kirk, and right now you have James Robinson, who was a hot fantasy guy, but now Travis Etienne is taking a shine. So you start Travis Etienne. I think Travis Etienne out of the backfield will hurt the Giants, but I still think the Giants win 21-13. On to the next. So we got Cleveland going to Baltimore. The pool said 53 Baltimore for Cleveland. I guess those four people are Cleveland fans who chose them. Go ahead, Mark. It's on you.
Okay, the Cleveland Baltimore game. Okay, looking at the injury report, Wyatt Teller is out for calf injury. Joe Haig is out with a concussion, and Denzel Ward is out with a concussion. Jadeveon Clowney, he's questionable, and Isaac Rochelle is questionable. And that's for the Browns. For the Ravens, the only person who's out is J.K. Dobbins. Everyone else pretty much is going to play. When you look at this, the one thing that stands out, your offensive guard and your offensive tackle for the Browns are injured. The Ravens lost last week, and the Ravens like the pressure. So it's going to be a long day for whoever's quarterbacking for the Browns. So it's
Jacoby Brissett.
Is this his last game quarterbacking starting?
Nah. Deshaun Watson don't come back to week 13.
Yeah.
Okay. If he comes back.
He'll be back.
No, a new allegation just came up, number 25.
But that was in the same time period that the other allegations was in, so it makes no sense. Nothing's going to happen. You know what that is, yo? I'm going to cut you off real quick. You know what that is? Because the owners are going against each other. That was a smoke screen to get the heat off the owners. That's what that was. Let's throw some
the Mafia's at it again?
News. Yeah, let's throw some Deshaun Watson news out there that's irrelevant to get the heat off of Daniel Snyder snitching on the owners. That's what that was.
Yeah,
snitches get stitches. Remember that.
Whoa.
Go ahead, Mark.
You saw him at the game.
But he has receipts. He has receipts on everyone.
Go ahead, Mark. Let's get back to it, though. Go ahead, Mark.
Okay, we get back to it. You got to go with the Ravens on this. The Ravens, they're going to win 24-12. The Browns aren't going to do anything.
No.
It's going to be ugly.
Go ahead, Taz. I know you chopping at the bit. Go ahead, Taz.
All right, come on, man.
You know, I'm a guest on this platform. So I'm a tame it a little bit. I'm gonna calm it down just a little bit, just a tad bit. But I'm gonna say this, right? Back in the days when I was younger, I was a kid anymore. Remember that song? Y'all remember that song? So y'all gotta give it the program. I know y'all don't like it. Sometimes it's hard for change. I know. But it's the change of the guards. It's the change of the guards. And they still don't have no answer for Nick Chubb. Hey Mark, can you do me a favor if you can? Can you see how many yards do Nick Chubb's average on the Ravens if you can? You know what I'm saying? I would love if you can oblige us. Because to me, it seems like now we think it's going. No, I don't think so. Matter of fact, y'all think it might be a low scoring game? No. Lamar gonna put up 3 of his touchdowns with his feet. Because the bacon. He thinking about the bacon now. He gonna go to his bread and butter. All that I'm chilling. Oh no, you about to see Lamar Jackson back. Oh yeah, MVP Lamar. However, y'all backfield, y'all defensive backs, things of that nature. They great tacklers. Will hit the mess out. But this is a passing league. If anybody know that. I mean, I understand the Steelers don't have a quarterback. I understand Cincinnati don't have a line. I understand. I understand Cleveland don't have a quarterback right now. However, Brissett, and I feel comfortable saying this. He's a starting NFL quarterback now. He's a starting NFL quarterback now. I paid attention to him when he was in with the coach. I've been paying attention just a little bit because I still gotta give all my attention to the greatest show right now on everything. However, I think he's more accurate than Lamar Jackson, to be honest. I mean, I don't like to say but before it's throwing the ball, we talk about throwing the ball. But we all know that the Cleveland got you all-pro linemen, what they like to do, run the ball. I think I'm going with the upset. Matter of fact, it's not an upset because the Ravens not even, them days over. So I'm going to take Cleveland 24-21. Thank you. Over and out. Holla.
Okay. Want to thank Angela for her prediction on the game. And she's saying that Cleveland's going to win 21-14. I don't know, sweetheart. I don't know about that one.
See, Angela, she's the Tad TVite. You know what I'm saying? The following is strong. Good girl.
Yeah.
I mean, good one.
Go ahead, KB. But Angela,
Hey.
Lamar isn't the MVP. I like your input. Continue on. We're gonna be speaking on all the games. Give me your predictions as well while we doing this. Go ahead, KB.
Hey Taz, you and Angela gonna stop disrespecting my first place Ravens. You know what I mean? My first place Ravens. I did got a high score. Hold up, Mark just told you that half their offensive line out. So you think Chubb's gonna still run that rock like that Okay, all right. Well, we got something to prove because you saw. Hold up, how we do last week against Saquon, against Barkley. Huh?
Second
So
half, y'all was trash. You know how y'all stripped though. Y'all had them balled up the first half. Second half came, then y'all had like y'all know how to play defense. But I went back to the point.
I'm gonna say 27-13 Baltimore. 27-13 Baltimore.
Like Mark said.
Let's go, Troy.
Offensive line is hurt. Like Mark KP said, offensive line is hurt. They're going to run the ball. Yeah, they're going to run the ball, but they're not going to get in the end zone. So that leads to field goals. I got them getting 3 field goals. But Shaq, you talking about, he can start, but he's not a starter. He's Tyrod Taylor. He's a journeyman. You know what I'm saying?
Tyrod start for the Bills?
He's not going to come in there. He's not going to come in there. And then this the team that Baltimore took the team from. They coming to Baltimore. They not winning. Baltimore coming over.
Let's not say took. Let's say steal in the thief of the night. Let's say that. I mean, like,
right.
Let's say that. Like, we gonna say steal. We're not gonna say rob. We gonna say steal, thief.
Now, do unto others as they do unto you. Same thing happened to us, huh? Baltimore Colts, Mayflower. Okay. All right, so yeah, they're gonna run the ball. They're not gonna get in the end zone. They're gonna kick several field goals, maybe 2 or 3, which ends up to 9. Because they're not gonna get in the end zone. Baltimore defense is gonna bend, they're not gonna break. Lamar gonna rush for 500 and throw for 500. Which gonna get the Ravens gonna put up about 30. Lamar gonna run tracks. He gonna run track Sunday.
So I have a question. Is Nick Chubb? He's not on the injury report, but is he banged up because he only ran the ball 12 times last week?
Well, come on. Stop it. They
No,
played against New England.
They
played against New England.
They coach me having a little mental lapse. That's what it is.
No. They played against New England, and Bill Belichick took him out of the game. That's what happened.
Everybody in the NFL
game at first.
Right
So and Bill Belichick took him out of the game. But in this game, the Ravens will win, but Chubb will have a good game because the Ravens' run defense have been up and down. Lamar Jackson is going to be Action Jackson, and the funny thing about the Ravens this week, they signed 35-year-old Deshaun No Action Jackson to go with Action Jackson. What was the point of that? He's going to get hurt signing his. He's gonna get hurt signing his contract. He might not even make it to the field. You know what I'm saying? Come on. What's the point of signing this guy?
You're gonna give him 2-3 solid weeks, yo.
This guy played 4 games in 2 years. Why side? He came into the building. He must ain't run up and down the field because he wouldn't have made it. As soon as he did like this, my hamstring. So that's a waste of time. They better hope Bateman come back because Action Jackson is no Jackson. I don't know why they would sign him. There was a reason why he was on the shelf, sitting home, and then gonna put a post. I want to play football. No, you ain't played football in 5 years, even if he was on the team. What was the point? But the Ravens will win the game. The Ravens will win the game 28 to 13. The Browns will get a touchdown. Nick Chubb will score a touchdown, but Jacoby Brissett has been a disappointment. He can't make the plays, and unless they can slow the game down, it's not going to be close. It's not going to be close at all. And from a fantasy standpoint, you definitely got to start Lamar Action Jackson. And on the Brown side, you start Chubb. I mean, Amari Cooper may get some looks because of the Ravens secondary is banged up, but I got the Ravens winning. I understand what you're saying, Angela, but Baltimore defense isn't great, but the Cleveland's offense isn't great. So that's the deciding factor. A not great offense going against a not great defense. I'll give the edge to the not great defense.
They don't have to be great against the Browns. Browns one-dimensional. If you know they gonna run, stop the run.
Like New England did. On to the next though. We got the Jets, the upstart Jets, going against Denver, who can't score in the red zone. Russell Wilson keep coming up on the injury report. We got Daniel Hackett that don't know what he's doing. The pool said 41 Jets, 16 Denver. Go ahead, Mark. I'll let you take it.
So Do we have to go through the injury report? Because Elijah Moore is out. It's not injury related.
He actually requested a trade.
Yeah. I know he feels stupid now that they're winning.
No, he's not.
And Jermaine Johnson. Does it matter if you're winning?
To him, it does. He's a young guy. You know, young guys want the ball. So it matters to him. That's why he requested the trade. But go ahead, Mark.
Okay. And Jermaine Johnson is out with an ankle, but defensive end. But come on, this is the Jets defense. But for the Broncos, doubtful is Esau Basie. Out is Esau Basie. I'm sorry. Caden Stearns is doubtful, and Russell Wilson is questionable with a hamstring. When did he injure his hamstring?
Damn, bro.
He injured his hamstring carrying his wallet. I don't know.
No, he did that Wednesday night with Ciara making another baby.
That's his pride. His pride hurt.
Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Let's go.
Let's go. I'll tell that the future. I'm going with the Jets here. You have the Jets defense against the Broncos offense. The Broncos offense is horrible. I'm going 33-17 Jets.
33-17 Jets.
Yeah. Jets defense is just too good.
Slow down. Pump your brakes. I understand the Jets got that. I get it. I understand the Jets got a victory over Green Bay. That this week that you still think that the same Green Bay going to lose. Remember that. But just remember that.
Yeah.
Remember, Joe Flacco is their quarterback. Just pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. I'm going with Denver. I don't know what everybody else said, but I'm going with Denver. I'm taking Denver in this. I refuse to think that Russell just fell off the cliff like that. I refuse. I don't want to take that. I ain't blaming nothing on Ciara. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that. Mm-hmm.
But here's the question: why is every player who played with him is saying that that's the real Russell Wilson? Not just Richard Sherman. Marshawn Lynch said that.
I'm not even going to debate you on that, Mark. But I said it just. Yeah, I can't either. I'm just hoping that that's not the case. So I'm not going to go back and forth with you on that one because
give me a score.
It looked like he holding the ball too long, and but this is his first year. I'm willing to give him just a little bit more time to get acclimated in a new system, a new town. He worried about Future coming to town when he had practice, all that type of stuff. So you got to give him a little break. Yo. Give him a little break.
Give me a score, Taz.
I got Denver by 6 points.
Give me the score.
I can't even give you the points right now, but I got him by 6 points.
Okay. Wow. Shoot away, KB.
Ain't nobody saying that maybe Seattle knew what they was doing when they let him go.
Oh, they did.
Maybe Seattle had the inside track. They can score. We've been saying baseball scores for the last few weeks. Give me the hot Jets 13-6.
Wow.
A playoff baseball score.
Houston versus the Yankees, so the Yankees can't beat them. Go ahead, Troy.
Just like Ted said, I got a 16-10. I got Denver winning. It's just Russell Wilson. I'm just joking about that. Russell Wilson is a Super Bowl quarterback. It's just a matter of time. He's just getting there. He don't have no cohesiveness. They don't really have no set running. Name 3 wide receivers for them. Name 2 running backs for them. All you know is Russell Wilson.
It was Cortland Sutton.
You can. I'm talking to the people. I'm talking to the average people. All you know about Denver is Russell Wilson. They got a solid defense. They lost what? 3-4 games, baseball scores. So the defense is doing their thing. And they on the field the whole goddamn thing. So they doing their thing. They gonna hold tight. It's just a matter, and Denver's getting in the red zone. They just ain't getting in. It's just a matter of time before Russell gonna tuck that thing and get it in the end zone. Or beat somebody. It's just a matter of time before he gonna work his magic. 16-10, Denver. 14 yards. 14.
Remember that.
14-16, Jay. 14-16, Jay. Jets. I don't believe in them. They pretenders. Man, come on. 14, they ain't blowing nobody out.
Russell Wilson Hammy is going to be what separate me and T Nasty from the pool this week. Got it. Yeah.
Actually, I picked the Jets as well. I think Denver is scoring baseball scores, like I said, the Colorado Rockies against, the New York Yankees, 11-8. In football, with 4 quarters, give me a break. So, with that being said, you got the Jets with Breece Hall, the breakout fantasy guy, the rookie, one of the promising rookies running the ball. That defense is opportunistic, turning Aaron Rodgers over multiple times. You got Sauce Gardner walking out of the stadium with a cheese head on. You don't think these guys coming in there brewing with confidence? Are you kidding? Y'all can call him off-start, y'all can call him whatever. You heard Silas say he keeping receipts, and he's checking in those receipts to all these people that was clowning them for the first couple weeks. Now, they got their second-year quarterback coming back, throwing Corey Davis. We do have one receiver, as Mark said, that we question the trade because he's not getting the ball. They're running the ball, playing controlled offense, not turning the ball over, and turning the other team up. I got the Jets beating them because we know they can't score in the red zone, so it's going to be a field goal festival with Denver. They'll get 4 field goals, 12, another baseball score, and the Jets will get 24-12 Jets.
Can I say one thing?
And I already told you, on the other side, you got Russell Wilson. He can't connect with Courtney Sutton. He can't connect with Jerry Jeudy. They don't know who they want to start at running back. Melvin Gordon played one play, was sitting on the sideline. That dude Hackett is a hacker. He needs to get out of there, and that's why they're struggling, because he can't coach. I don't know why they gave him the job, and he's screwing Russell Wilson up because the offense he has in there is for Aaron Rodgers. Russell Wilson is off script. He's trying to make him on script, and that's why they're struggling.
Can I say something? Where y'all from? All y'all from the East Coast, right?
Yep, but I'm in Dallas.
You ever go?
I'm from Crenshaw, man.
Yeah, but we from the East Coast. You ever go to Mile High? You ever go to Colorado and try to run? It's getting cold out there. They going to
Mile High. I got a quick quick story. I played up there. We went to go play a team called Metro, right? Now,
1 or 2 times up and down the court, you was done.
Listen, I thought I was going to barbecue chicken there. I talk about I had 6 points within like a minute. Slow dudes. I'm just going to say that slow dudes was checking me. All right.
Your legs got heavy.
No, I thought my heart and my lungs was going to come out after the. I probably finished with what, 13 points. Oh, I wasn't the only one though. Matter of fact, because we got in trouble after the game because the coach, listen, we were so out of shape when it came to playing up there in that thin weather, right?
You
got people holding their shorts, bending down, like almost laying down on the court. Coach felt disrespected. He said, "Oh, this is embarrassing. Y'all just when we get back to Kansas, I got something for y'all." I almost quit out there at this time. Yeah, good. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Like,
I like it, Angela. Yeah, Russell Wilson is not the same. Aaron Rodgers need to go with the discount double check somewhere and go to his commercials. Right. I agree. Russell, Rodgers, and Brady need to get out of here. It's time for the young guys to take over. Angela, I like your input. Angela.
NC State said that.
I like it.
NC State said that same thing with Russell.
But see the problem with Russell is
they brought the boy Gannon in there. Russell go to Wisconsin, almost win a national championship.
But listen. Russell should have went to Washington so he can play for Washington and then be a politician, because that's what he is. That's what he should have did instead of going over to Denver, and he probably would be balling. because he'd a ball for Washington and been in the Senate some damn way. And then been in the Senate some damn way. That's what the hell he should have did. But he want to take his ass over there with Daniel Hackett, and that's why he struggled.
You should have came
next, man.
You right.
Let me ask y'all this though. Hold on, let me ask y'all this real quick. Let me ask y'all this.
I like it, Angela. No.
Let me ask you this. All right, hold on. Let me ask you this. Before we go, let me ask you this. Do you think our expectations is high? Because I don't look at him like a Aaron Rodgers. I don't look at him like a Tom Brady. So do you think sometimes we put him to a standard because he won a Super Bowl that's at a standard that he really shouldn't be at? Just a question.
No, I disagree. He's been playing on the MVP level in Seattle. He was currently in Seattle for several years playing on MVP level, and we thought that Denver, who they haven't had a quarterback since Peyton Manning, we thought they was missing a quarterback because they had all the pieces. The defense was playing good. They had the weapons on the outside. They had Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy. They had a running back.
I disagree, y'all.
So they thought Russell was the missing piece. How you disagree? They said because remember
the first 2 to 3 years in Seattle, this was one of the problems. Just like this, listen, just like Kay said earlier, he said was it something that what was the coach from Seattle? Was it something that he knew that we didn't know? Was it a reason why the first 2 to 3 years hand the ball off, had play action, boom. Done. So when we say
that brings me to my point. That's the thing.
That was because the coach is a decent side coach, and that's what he wanted to do. It had nothing to do with Russell. Russell came in there and took a dude's spot like he did everywhere he went. It had nothing to do with Russell Wilson.
No, you said MVP. You said MVP candidate. I don't remember him being an MVP race.
No, put it like this.
I said he's been playing MVP football several years when he was in Seattle. He just didn't get the votes because people think he's corny. But if you look at his stats, he's been playing MVP type football for the last 2 or 3 years prior to him getting hurt. He was playing MVP football for Seattle, and that's why Seattle was even in the contest because they lost their defense. And he was making it happen for them.
He disrespecting Russ. Put some respect on Russ' name. Russ, y'all say he got 1 ring. He was a beast mode carry away from having 2.
That's what I'm saying. And that's
but
what
they
I'm
gave,
saying.
Put some respect on that man's name.
But they put the ball in his hands. Hold on, they put the ball in his hands. They put the ball in his hands
on the damn goal line.
Hold
that
on.
Was stupid.
They put the ball in his hands and they lost.
No, that ball should have been a beast mode hand.
It should have been.
Hey, KB, to be honest with you, Robert Kraft put the ball in Russell Wilson's hand. Robert Kraft put him in his hand, and that's why they lost. Not Seattle coach. Robert Kraft did that.
The ball was in his hands.
And said, "Hey, we need another Super Bowl. Don't hand that shit to Marshawn Lynch." That's what I truly believe. Because if he'd have handed shit to Marshawn Lynch, they go into the record books. One of the only teams that went back to back.
That wasn't his call, though, fellas. That wasn't his call.
That was the dumbest call in the world.
But it wasn't his call.
Any other quarterback?
Is whoever got the most money make the most decisions, and that's how it goes. That's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. Because there's no way Pete Carroll make that call, yo. On the goal line, a fucking quick slant.
Any other quarterback?
To a no-name receiver. To a no-name receiver, though. Not no good receiver, no-name receiver.
But if any other quarterback messed that pass up on the goal line, we'd have been slamming that quarterback. We might have said they should have had the Marshawn, but we said he got to make that pass. Yeah, because they sorry. It's going to be the Jets.
Both teams. Yeah. Jets ain't shit either.
So once again, these are going to be separators because Troy is going with Denver. Man, you going with the Jets. So another separator. On to the next. We got Houston going over to Las Vegas. The poll said 50 Las Vegas, 7 Houston. Go ahead, Taz. I'll let you go first since you've been talking a lot. I'll let you go first and get it off your chest.
Hold on. Say it one more time.
We got Houston going over to Las Vegas.
I'm going with Las Vegas, man. Like I'm disappointed in them too. That's another team I thought was going. But it's just something about the Raiders to me. Maybe because I grew up loving the Raiders, so I be feeling like
He played for the overly
I always want them to be good.
He played for the overly rated.
Yeah, I played for the overly rated.
He got spot in the grade. He played for the overly rated. He used to come up, you know how you play neighborhood ball? He used to come up there with his little overly rated stuff on. You know, I'm about 7. He grew up with my little brother now. We got 7, 8 years on tag. He was running, he come up there, he be in the huddle. You be like, yo, you do this, you do this. Tag say, what you want me to do? Go out for a pass or you gonna block.
Yeah.
You go, block him right there. But he got a spot in his heart for the Raiders because he played. See, me and Taz, we from around there. We from over our way. We from the Northwest area, but we played for Overly.
Yeah.
I played for the Raiders and the Orange.
Yeah, same here. I played the Orange too. So we like this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like when they sorry. You know what I mean? I just feel like they should be all right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy that the Giants is doing good. It's just, I think it's good for the league with them teams be good.
Let's stay on the Raiders and let's stay on the Las Vegas and Houston, man. We know you want to go down memory lane. We'll let you do that later, but let's get to it, man.
I told y'all I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas. That's what we going with. We going 24-22. Wow. Las Vegas.
Go ahead, KB.
I got Houston with the curse.
Oh, my goodness.
No, hold on, no, I ain't go with them. I'm talking about they gonna have a curse now. They got the curse of Deshaun. Curse of Deshaun Jackson. They ain't gonna do nothing good for a while right now. Then they just fired their coach or somebody in the office or something like that.
General manager or something like that. Yeah.
They right where Carolina is right now.
Yeah. So I got Oakland. I got Oakland in this pick. You know what I mean? If I had to give them a score, I don't know too much about those teams. So I'm going to say 24-17 Oakland.
Go ahead, Troy.
It's time for Oakland to stretch out. They already been there. They got to win. You know, they already been there. I don't know Nad person on Houston. But I do know Adam and I do know Carr. They going to get busy. Oakland they not a bad team. They lost a lot of close games to a lot of good teams. I got it. Shit.
My bad. Don't listen to me. It's Las Vegas.
Houston is gonna fight. There is an NFL team though. They is gonna fight. 34-10.
I like it, Troy. And Angela, I like it. I like you. I like the fact that you're sticking with us and you're giving scores. I love that. I love it. And it is Las Vegas. No worries, KB. I had you.
Angela got it close. She got it kind of close.
She got it kind of close. And I think the reason why they're losing, Troy, is because of coaching. Josh McDaniels, when I was calling him last week, Josh McIdiot, because he didn't go for the extra point against Kansas City and lost that game, Josh McIdiot. You know, I think for him to get another coaching opportunity when one team hired him, he said, "Suck, I'm going back to New England." I would have never gave him another opportunity. Come on, man. What are you doing? But in this game, Houston is the bottom of the barrel. Like you said, since it's Deshaun Watson hate, they not going to do anything good. Yeah, I got it 31-9. Las Vegas blows them out, coming off a bye. They're not going to have Darren Waller, but I think that Carr, Devontae Adams connection is on fire. I got Josh Jacobs running the ball down their throat and knocking them out of there. Get them out of there. That's what I say. 31-9. On to the next. We got Seattle going to the Chargers. The pool said 40 Chargers. Well, the pool said 40 Justin Herbert, Troy's favorite quarterback, going against Seattle. And 17 people pick Seattle. Interesting. They going with the Geno. They love Geno, I guess. Go ahead, Taz.
I love Geno. I do. I think he was waiting for this time right here, and he making the best of it. You know what I mean? I want to say he in the top 10 as far as his percentage, as far as completions. I'm rooting for Geno. So I take Seattle. Pete Carroll still got a respectable defense. I take Seattle 16 of I take Seattle right now. I'm kind of stuck on the points.
Okay. Let's go, KB.
Do it.
Can't hear you, KB.
My bad. I had my mic muted. So we got Seattle against who again? Who they playing again?
Justin Herbert, the Chargers.
The Chargers? Oh, I took the Chargers. Because they what they say? They said Seattle banged up, ain't they?
Yeah, they got a receiver.
No, they average.
Say they average.
But they all banged up at this point. You know what I'm saying? We almost. Yeah, we've been playing.
All right,
ain't nobody fresh.
I'm still going with San Diego. I'm going with the young QB. He got something to prove out there. I'm still going with them.
Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean,
he got two cracked ribs though. He been playing. He been playing average.
For a couple weeks. He good. He held.
All right. Okay.
Go ahead, Troy.
I got the Chargers. In that because everybody already know. When you hit Geno, he shook. They going that defense is gonna give Geno fits, and they gonna hit him. And that was the boy from Florida State. He gonna come in there on that safety blitz.
James.
Yeah, Darwin James. He gonna come hit him a couple times, and he gonna be looking for Darwin James. Do it early, Darwin. He gonna be looking for you all night, and that's gonna make him happy feet, and just throw it up there and go. Just throw it and go like it's not even looking. They gonna give him fit. They gonna give Geno fit. So I got and you know, young Marino. That's young Marino. Young Marino, he gonna add out. And I don't know who their coordinator is. Chargers, I like them though, cause they come out airing it out, man. First possession. If he misses, they come out airing it out. They don't care about turning it over. He gonna air it out. Seattle ain't gonna score too many points. They're gonna score. I give them a touchdown. 7. 31-7. Chargers.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going with LA as well. Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers as well. I think Justin Herbert gets one of his main weapons, Keenan Allen, back this week. That's going to diversify the offense. They're not only going to have Mike Williams on one side, he's going to have his main go-to guy, Keenan Allen, and then he's going to have Everett, who's been stepping in since Keenan Allen went down since week 1. With that, you got Eckler coming out of the backfield. The most disappointing thing about the Chargers has been their defense. They're banged up on the other side. I don't think that Seattle will be able to put up enough points. I think Herbert comes out there and does his thing. With Keenan Allen back, they get 31 points. I think Seattle puts up a fight. They put up 20. I think one of the main pieces for Seattle is the rookie Kenneth Walker, who is a fantasy guy that you need to have on your team. You have DK Metcalf, and Geno will make some mistakes. I think Justin Herbert outduels him. Justin Herbert on that side, Austin Eckler, Keenan Allen, the guy you want to start, as well as Everett. So I think it just shows the quality of Justin Herbert goes out there and does his thing. 31-20. On to the next. We got Kansas City going to San Francisco. As we announced earlier, we had Chris McCaffrey going over to San Francisco. We got Chris McCaffrey being traded from Carolina to San Francisco. We're not sure how many plays he's going to play. I think they said that he might just play in the red zone. On the pool, we said 47 KC and only 10 San Francisco. Go ahead, Taz.
I'm taking the 49ers on this. Yeah, I'm taking the 49ers. I take the 49ers on a close game. I say 38-35 49ers. Matter of fact, no. 35.
Wow.
35 35, 20, 35, 28, 49.
Okay.
Yeah, I said that.
Let's go, KB.
I went with KC on this one. They looked at the San Francisco defense was big on paper, but they ain't did much yet, right? So I'm saying, let me see, 28-17 KC. Yeah, I'm going 28-17 KC.
I like it. Okay. We already know you. Let's go, Troy. I don't know which way you're going to go on this one, but I'm interested.
I'm going with $500 million. The $500 million man.
Yeah, I knew
Patrick Mahomes. The $500 million. I'm going with $500 million because they bring in McCaffrey. All right, you already know they're like, his workload ain't gonna be too much, but they might try to throw him in there like Ted said, red zone, all that, this, that, and other. But you got to get in the red zone because San Fran, their offense is wishy-washy. You know what I'm saying? So they can try to come out there and make it a shootout if you want to with $500 million and see where it gets you.
Hold on. You know we talking about the 49ers, right? You talking about the team that thumps the ball.
We talking about $500 million. The 1 minute man, the only 1 minute man in the NFL right now. $500 million.
Right. And Levon, I like it. The Chargers, to me, Seattle just ain't this threat anymore. I like it. So I like everybody chiming. I appreciate everybody chiming in. Your input. We love.
She right. She don't believe. She don't believe in Geno either.
I'm going with Pat Mahomes. and KC. I think San Francisco showed us a lot last week when they allowed Atlanta to pretty much manhandle them, 28-14. They came into Atlanta. Everybody thought that was going to be a blowout, and Jimmy Garoppolo turnovers. Jeff Wilson fumbles, and I think that can't be banged up on the defensive side of the ball with Pat Mahomes coming in town. I think they won't be able to Kelsey. I think they're going to try to do that run attack. But when you get down touchdowns, you can't continue to run the ball. They're going to try, but I think Pat Mahomes, Kelsey, maybe Juju will outdo them. Garoppolo, we seen him against them where he couldn't make the plays. What do you think it's going to be this time? And they was healthy now. So
$500 million.
Garoppolo will make mistakes. They're going to try to force McCaffrey in the game. He ain't going to be prepared. They're going to try to force it to Debo. Debo ain't been the same as well. So I'm going home 17. On to the guy. Pittsburgh going into Miami. This one, the pool said 38 Miami, 19 Pittsburgh. I look at it like this. With Tua coming back, I don't think he should be coming back after those 2 concussions. So I think they're putting his life in risk by putting him back on the field. But go ahead, Taz. That's all I wanted to say before we get to it.
I keep telling y'all, the AFC North is not what it used to be. And the Steelers don't have no quarterback. So, yeah, I'm taking Miami. I'm going with them Dolphins. I'm going with Tariq probably going for 200 yards receiving. Matter of fact, all purpose. I'm going with Waddle with over like $120, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going with Miami, y'all. I'm going with they're only going to win by 10 points. But I don't know them points. So I'm going with Miami. Matter of fact, I apologize. Because Mike Tomlin is not going to let his defense go up like that. So I'm going to say 24-18. Matter of fact, 24-20. Miami.
Okay. Go ahead, KB.
I took Miami, and I'm going to say 17-10 Miami. I think Tua comes back. I think Tua coming back will make a difference, but I think they still will have to get back in the groove a little bit more. So I'm going 17-10 Miami with that.
Okay. Go ahead, Troy.
I'm going with Miami. Getting cold up in Pittsburgh, but they playing in Miami. Even though it might be at night, it's going to be a little humid down there. Tua coming back. They was playing Tua coming back. With Tua, I mean, he suffered concussions this time now, but if they cleared him to play and he can play and he's healthy, 3 weeks ago, people were saying Miami was the best team in the league with Tua. You think Pittsburgh with no quarterback won't come down there and do something to them? And Pittsburgh, like Tez, I said the same thing you were saying about Pittsburgh last week, like how they well coached, this, that, and other. They was going to fight, they end up winning. But they going to get beat down. 3 weeks ago, they got beat down. They got blown out by like 30. You know what I'm saying? So they going to come down there. They going to stand on that visitor sideline where there ain't no shade. Yeah, they going to get dunked till late. And they going to get this beat down. Miami, Tyreek and Hurts. Tyreek and what's the other boy? The other wide receiver.
Waddle.
That's the wide receiver for Miami.
Waddle.
They gonna have big games. And Steelers play ugly. 24-6 Miami.
Okay. I see Lanny like 17, man. She says it's gonna blow up. Me myself, I say Pittsburgh playing a fireball against Tampa Bay. Tua coming back. It'll make a slight difference. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt again. And if he does get hurt, Teddy Bridgewater will come off the bench and power that offense. Yeah. So I think defense will hold Pittsburgh down. Kenny Pickett is starting the game again. So you have a rookie quarterback starting the game. And with that being said, I know Mike Tomlin is who he is, but you can't force things with a team that's not prepared. Their defense doesn't cause any kind of pressure on the quarterback. So I think Tua might have a clean pocket. I got it 27-10 Miami.
That sounds good.
And then from a fantasy standpoint, you definitely start Tyreek Hill, you step Mozart, and you start Jalen Waddle. On the Pittsburgh side, Najee Harris hasn't been running the ball. I think it's tough. It's tough over the Pittsburgh side because you don't know what's going to happen. The offense has been struggling. Our final game is Chicago going into New England. The pool said 52 and Chicago. I guess people did what Bill Belichick did to Cleveland the other week and what he did to Detroit the week before.
Same
Justin
thing.
Fields is a second-year quarterback. And that guy confused. I don't know why 5 people. They must be from Chicago. They picked them. Go ahead, Taz.
Justin Fields is overrated. This is gonna be easy for New England, man. The young boy he's not progressing at a level that I think he should. And miss me with all that black shit. Miss me with that. Miss me. No, I'm not trying here. It's time for I need to see more. And he playing against a Belichick defense. I got New England. Not a no blowout because they still on the road, and I still respect Chicago defense. So I'm gonna go 18.
Chicago coming to New England though.
Oh, Chicago coming to New England. 28. Let's go 28-16. New England.
Oh, okay. 28. Go ahead, KB.
Yeah, let me see. Last week, who did Chicago play last week? Who did Chicago play last week? Who did Chicago play last week? They played Monday. Did they play Monday?
Nah, they ain't play Monday. Denver played Monday.
All right, so whoever they played, I remember looking at seeing clips of that game in Chicago, right? And I remember looking into the helmet, looking into the eyes of that quarterback, and I was like, ah. So with that being said, I'm going with New England. I got Bill stopping whatever they like to do over there in Chicago, whatever they like to do. So that's my pick.
We ain't hear you, KB. We ain't hear you. So KB's going with New England. Go ahead, Troy. Okay, 27-17. I like it.
I like who that? Lene Levon.
Lene, 28-12. Yeah, I like that. Lene Levon.
She said don't sleep on Belichick in New England. Belichick, man. First of all, they come to Lambeau. You know what I'm saying? They come to Lambeau. All right, Tez, to address you first. Fields is not overrated, man. Get a boy your chance. Last year he was in some garbage, so this is really his rookie year. Last year was the circus, so give him benefit out there. He come back this year with no line at all. He stay hype. He don't get 2 seconds. They on his ass. Tom Brady, nobody can do nothing behind that line he got. They had no line. Man, you see how Washington was hitting them? We was getting
okay.
New England, they gonna manage the game. I got a 26-9, but and then Chicago, they had trouble scoring. They run the ball a little bit, but they gonna get their 9 points. They either gonna score a touchdown, miss the extra point, and kick a field goal, or they gonna kick 3 field goals. That's how they gonna get 9. Once again, Belichick MVP of the game. Belichick will beat them by himself. Belichick gonna go out there and play PS5. He's gonna go out there and play bad. Easy work for Belichick. And they gonna walk away with the win. I say 26-9.
Yeah, I like it.
Ugly game. Ugly, boring game.
Yeah, I think New England blows them out. I mean, if he did that to Jared Goff, who's a 4th-year quarterback, what is he going to do to Justin Fields, who's a 2nd-year quarterback? He's going to be on him, have him confused at times. Exactly. They're going to try to run the ball. He's going to take that away. So, I got it. 7. I think I'm out because I think Bill Belichick on Monday night with everybody watching, he's going to show them how masterful he is. He's going to shut them out because Detroit offense is way better than Chicago offense. Chicago is averaging maybe 110 yards passing. So Bill Belichick is not going to have to worry about that. He's going to force him to throw the ball. He's going to turn the ball over. They're going to get maybe 1 or 2 pick sixes, and they're going to just shut him down. Because one thing Bill does do, that defense doesn't give up. He don't take his foot off the net of the opponent. He's out there to make a point. The Cleveland last week, they stepped on their throat. Yeah, he's not going to. So I got 27 points. 27. I'm not respectful. 27-3.
But Ted, look, Ted.
I'm going with the pool. We'll see. Troy has to have the statistics on after Monday night because after when we get to Monday night, I'm already going to be in the front.
Ted, don't be so quick to dug him out, though, man. Give him a chance. And like I said, you know what happened last year? He was in the circus. He was in the circus last year. And then he under a new regime this year, you know what I'm saying, with no line. But because I was kind of, it's quite a few people that were saying what Tez was saying, but I was like, yo, and they was getting me, they was swaying me. But when he played Washington, the way they was putting that boy on the ground, he gained a lot of respect from me, man. Shorty kept getting up.
Ain't got no choice but to get up.
This is the reason why Tez is wrong.
He could have laid down and played her. He showed a lot of heart. They was, man, they was drilling that boy, man.
He got to show me more. He got to show
Taz
me more.
is wrong. This is why. This is hey Troy. This is why Taz is wrong. Like you said, last year was a circus, and this year they gave him no weapons. They gave him no offensive line. They gave him no receivers. You saw what he did for Trevor Lawrence. They gave Trevor Lawrence. They spent the most money in free agent. You can look until Chicago does that. You can't judge Justin Fields. Chicago has not given him any kind of favors as a rookie quarterback. You ain't got no tight end. You ain't got nobody to throw to.
Nothing.
Ohio State quarterbacks ain't shit.
Until he gets weapons. Say it again.
Ohio State quarterbacks ain't shit. They come out, don't be shit. So why y'all think he will be any different?
But you realize.
I'm giving him.
You realize he started in Georgia and he transferred to Ohio State. So he didn't start off as Ohio State quarterback. He started off at Georgia.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with Taz. It was okay. So it was
somebody ran him up out of Georgia. Somebody ran him up out of Georgia. What did he say? Go into Ohio State. They said it did. This is at the point SEC too thick for you, Shorty. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, look,
go ahead to Midwest.
I'm with Taz, right? Because it was okay. It was the Commanders that they was playing last week, and I looked inside his helmet. Jay. I be looking at body language. I look at people's body language and stuff like that when they in the game. And when I looked at him last week, I was like, Shorty ain't got it. I mean, I see his skill set. I see his talent. I see that he do have some talent. And Troy, T Nasty, he had to get up. It wasn't enough he could do but keep getting up.
Yo.
But I just maybe he need
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Put Justin Fields on the Ravens with the offensive line and give him time like they do Jackson. You don't think he'll be successful? Take him out of that situation. I think it's a situation. If you put Lamar Jackson over there in Chicago, you think Lamar Jackson will be balling? Probably not. Because that offensive line is terrible.
Lamar gonna really be running. He gonna be running every damn play.
But hold up though. Right. But hold up though. Our line been suspect. Our line still suspect. That's why Lamar had to get on his giddy up. That's why he be having to get on his giddy up. So
y'all have personnel though. Y'all have personnel. Y'all have Mark Andrews. Yeah, Mark Andrews. Because if he didn't have no time, he couldn't get it to Mark Andrews because tight ends take a little while to get open. So he had some time. Right.
Hey, it might be the personnel. And like I said, I don't know their personnel. I don't know what Chicago has. And obviously, they must not have nothing. I just seen that. I looked at it like, hey, they need to take it too. I was looking at it. I was like, nah, that ain't it. You know what I mean? That's why that's just what I seen when I looked at it. Like, nah, that ain't it over there.
Yeah.
Well, wherever we go, we done wrapped up the games. I mean, I think New England, you start Ramondo Stevenson and you start Jacoby Myers. You start that New England defense. I have them on my fantasy team, so I know they're gonna go out there and ball. So those on the other side, you may start Montgomery, but I don't think he's gonna be successful. And the receiving core, they averaging 100 yards a game, so that's not gonna help you from a fantasy standpoint. Once again, guys, I appreciate everybody chiming in, Lene, Levon, and also Angela chiming in with your scores and your perspective. We appreciate it. We welcome in all of that. Everybody come and join us every week. We're here every Friday live, sports talk with my guy Taz, Troy, Mark, KB, and we're inviting everybody to come on. Come in and listen in. We'll make you smarter from a football standpoint and also help you set your fantasy lineups. Right now, last week, I told you my upset of the week was the Jets over the Green Bay. This week is kind of iffy. I don't really see any upsets because the way I'm looking at it, most of them are going to win this week. T Nasty might say his upset is Washington over Green Bay. That's what T Nasty might say.
That's what it is.
But I disagree with that.
I
disagree with that. So go ahead, speak on it. Speak on it.
You say you disagree with what? Washington over Green Bay. I told you though, they coming into DC. We coming off a win. as ugly as the win was, we coming off a win. They coming into DC. We got Heineke coming in. The boys rally around him. They want to play for him. He's a good locker room guy. They want to play for him. And then Mark said, if what Mark said was true, Chase Young.
Yeah. Thanks on Naylor Vaughn. Definitely come next week.
You trying to act like Chase Young is clowny or something. Nah, man. You got the wrong guy.
I just like to say this.
What's your
I like to say this. Taz TV 410 at the hour is at 9:45 tonight. Drinks, don't smoke on camera, and come and join the party. We're going to continue these conversations. Because I ain't here to talk about the Eagles.
Y'all don't buy this week. Y'all don't buy this week, man. Ain't nobody worried about no week.
I think that should be a topic anyway, since they're the only undefeated team.
Ain't nobody talking about the Eagles tonight.
No. There's no need. Listen. We talked about them last week when we said they was gonna go on. The Cowgirls was coming to the Philly and lose. We talked about them last week. Let them stay home and rest. Let them heal up for next week.
I was with them against the Cowboys. I was with them 100%.
Yeah.
I was with them.
I'm not with you on the upset of the week.
I'm with
you. You should really live. You, Jalen Hurts, you're the type of guy.
He is.
I don't understand you, Troy. I really don't.
I like Hurts. And I like his story because of what happened to him at Alabama.
Even his game, though.
The way Saban did it, him. Then look, they're in the NFL. Look what he doing, and look what the guy that Saban took over him doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, we can't say that. Hold up, chill.
I like his story. I like his story.
Tua was on it. Tua was living up to what he was supposed to until he got hurt. We can't blame that on him.
He keep getting hurt, man. He keep getting hurt. He fragile. Jalen don't get hurt.
Next week we got here this year. Write this topic down, please. We got to come back. We got to revisit this topic, y'all.
Jalen don't get hurt.
No problem.
But the thing about it, he played for the Eagles, so I can't cheer for him too much. He played for the Eagles.
I get it. I
do like him.
So Troy, speak on your other upsets for this week. I want to hear it. What's your other upsets? You said you got a couple upsets.
All right, I took them. I took the Redskins. I had Arizona last night.
I don't think that's an upset. I think New Orleans is down. I think that's a toss-up game.
I'm going off what the pool was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like 39 with New Orleans, 18 with Arizona. Down another one I got. I went with Indy over Tennessee. Tennessee just 41-6 game. Indy got they got a decent defense, and I think I think Tennessee is just pretty much one-dimensional, man. You know what I'm saying? Stack the box against your boy, man. Put them pads on his big ass and hold him down. Make him kick field goal. Don't let him in the end zone.
What do you average against the Ravens, though, Troy?
Huh?
What do you average against the Ravens?
Who? Henry? Oh, I don't know.
About $1.25.
I don't know.
He like Hulk Hogan against him. That's why I gave you this.
I got. I don't know. Then I got the Redskins. I got Jacksonville over the Giants. Simply because the Giants is the Giants.
You said 28-12. All right.
35-22.
I got you.
That's what the pool said. 35-22. I got Jacksonville over the Giants because I like Trevor Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? I think he's the next coming to Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying? It's just that he's turning the corner. It's the rest of the team that ain't turning the corner with him. And that might be just a matter of time. We'll see. But the Giants, man, they overachieve and they do a lot. And I'm going for them strictly because they going to Jacksonville too. They're going from New York. They're coming down Jacksonville. They're coming down in that heat. And the Jets, I'm no believer in them either. And it's just a matter of time. Denver been losing some close games. Russell, it's just a matter of time before Russell it's gonna make a way to get in the end zone. Russell gonna tuck that ball or whatever. Russell gonna get in there a couple times, Joe. I got them beating the Jets. And that was my last one. Everybody else is pretty much favorites. But they the upsets.
No doubt. Well, I think, when we come back on here next week, we'll say who won the pool between me, Troy, and KB. And we're gonna see. We're gonna see who won the pool between us three. Not who won the pool, because we're gonna have a competition between us three every week. How about that?
All right, that's cool.
Who has the best? Let's have a competition between us three and see who comes out victorious.
That's cool.
I told y'all when we first started that I was gonna win this week though, so I'm winning the whole thing.
All right, we got you. We're gonna see.
And the pot.
We're gonna see. That thing 265 too.
So that's the beauty of this.
Because I'm about to get out here and get ready for my show.
We will see.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Terry.
In 2 days, we'll see.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty. All right, Terry.
Happy hour 9:45 karaoke on me. I see y'all next week, y'all.
Hey, Taz, tell the people where they can find you at, Taz, again. Tell them where they
You can find me on Facebook at Taz TV at 410 Taz TV, or Don Taz Dean Taz TV, or just simply Don Taz Dean on Facebook. But you really could go. This is what I really want you to do. Go to YouTube, subscribe Taz TV 410. Don't be lazy, because I know a lot of y'all be lazy. Y'all ain't gonna sign in. Y'all just want to go. No, go and subscribe to the channel. And if you really fucking with me, excuse me, hit that bell on the side, and I guarantee you're gonna love the comment. You're gonna love the conversation. It's gonna be relaunched in probably like another 2 months. So, but right now I got enough material that'll last y'all until then. So, yeah, coming live from Taz TV. Troy, you coming over to the karaoke? Y'all can come over to the karaoke. Y'all welcome.
Y'all don't want me over there. I sing right here.
We're gonna leave.
You know what I'm saying?
I sing right here. Y'all don't want me over there.
Karaoke time. It's Friday.
You need that more time, more sex, more romance close to me. I wanna get you, girl. You need some roses, a whole lot of roses. Don't get me started.
Angela, I hear you gonna steal that pot. Make sure you're here with us every week, Angela. We love your input. Next time we might be able to come welcome you up to the stage so we can hear you. Hear what you got to say. Going to the pod.
She can get in the pot. Right. You got a Facebook, you get in the pot.
That's right.
Get in the pot. Let's see what you is. Let's get to it.
Shoot me just inbox me.
Not Facebook. What's the name of it? Cash App.
Yeah. Just you can inbox me. You can inbox me.
Inbox KB. Inbox KB. You can go in through him and his people.
So we let me see. Jay.
Thanks, Lene. Appreciate you, Lene.
Next week, hopefully, we're having.
Sure. So basically,
go ahead. What was you going to say, Jay?
Nah, I was just going to say, be here every week. Like I said earlier, we coming to you with the sports talk and also fantasy talk to help you set your lineups and also make you sure. Maybe this input can help you out and cash out. Just think about it. That's why we're here to give you the insight and not be thinking about these teams and who's going to win and what's going to be the point spread of these teams on Sunday. So just join in every Friday, happy hour on Friday. Friday night live. That's what we're going to call it. Go ahead, KB.
All right. So I'd like to thank Tad for joining us. I know he got it signed up. Tad, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna talk a little bit of trash over there. I'll be over there in a few minutes. I should be in the house in about 15. So then I can really sit down and I can roll up and I can talk trash. T Nasty, I might pop up on the East Coast next week. Real talk. That's what I'm trying to do. Goddaughter got a birthday dinner over there next Sunday.
You know what you gotta do.
Yeah,
you know what you gotta do. You know I'm going home next weekend, right? You know I'm going up next weekend.
Yeah. So what day?
He coming up.
I'll be up next weekend as well. I'll be next week.
So hold on. What day y'all be in?
Sit down, man.
Hey,
don't you gotta go get ready for your shit?
I'll be.
Don't you gotta go?
Yo, I'll be in Baltimore next week.
Sit down, yo.
I'll be in Baltimore on Friday.
You be up there Friday?
I'll be in Baltimore Friday.
When you going up for?
I'll be in Baltimore Friday.
We might do that shit live.
All right, T Nasty, where you gonna be?
At the game party. Huh?
T Nasty, you going up Friday too?
Yeah.
All right. So what I do is, because I am coming to the East Coast, I'ma stay. I'ma be in Baltimore on Friday. We can do it Friday somewhere, and then I'll just bounce down to Virginia on Sunday. When you going back down to Virginia?
I ain't coming back to Monday.
Oh right. Well, I'm gonna go down on Friday.
I ain't going back to Georgia till Monday either.
Yeah, right. Man, shit, we get together then. We get together and get something.
We're gonna make that a plan. I'll
let's do it.
Let y'all know.
We get together and watch the games together on Sunday or something.
Nah, well, God do it.
Absolutely.
Giving our birthday dinner on Sunday. Absolutely. So I gotta be in Virginia Beach on Sunday. So that's my whole purpose. So we definitely can get together Friday night somewhere though.
Yeah, well, fans already know what's going on there.
All right, so that's what's up. So look, so everybody
says she's gonna take our money.
We're talking to y'all, man.
Get notified, so you can get notified when we. Thank you again, Taz. Thank you again, T Nasty, for joining us. Thank you for doing what you do. And what we're going to do is we're going to do like we normally do. We're going to sign out this week again to my man, 25 and up, as we roll on out of here, because y'all know we keep it popping up in here. And we will see y'all tomorrow. We will be live for the fashion show, the Melanin, a taste of melanin out here in Oklahoma City. We'll be live 11 o'clock in the morning from 11 to 4 with the fashion show clips. And then we'll be here Sunday with our interview of Miss D on Sunday, the model, the actor, extraordinaire. Will be here Sunday, 5:45 Central Standard Time. And until then, until tomorrow, I will see y'all. Just know that we keep it popping as we ride out with 25 and out. Because we keep it popping. Here we go, y'all.
We keep it popping. We keep it popping. We keep it popping. We keep it popping. There's something about you, yeah. Something about you. Everybody wants you and I know it. I really want you back, but I can't show it. Seeing in my eye like how you glowing. I'm tryna whip the wheel, but I can't focus. Casamigo got me speeding while we rolling. Sun shining on our skin, feeling golden. There's something about you. All that laughing, girl, you know you it. About your money and you own it, shit, yeah. Something about you, yeah. Something about you. Whether we rolling, smoking, drinking, flying, hoping, you know we keep it popping. We keep it popping. We keep it popping. We keep it popping. I'm trying to walk the wheel, but I can't focus. Cause I've been in these streets all day. Living in these. Sunshine in my skin, feeling golden. There's something about you, yeah. There's something about you. Everybody wants you and I know it. There's something about you, yeah. There's something about you. Whether we rolling, smoking, drinking, flying, hoping, you know it. We keep it popping. We keep it popping. Whether we rolling, smoking, drinking, flying, hoping. Yeah, yeah.